Hello Validum graduates. My name is Dean Yo, I'm a rent roll broker and this is my story. I started my real estate career as a salesperson for Ray White. I think they chose me as much as I chose them. And from there I ended up in digital media with realestate.com.au. I spent 18 months there and then I moved back into the dark side and ran an agency, a large agency in New Farm with 800 properties under management and about 8 sales staff. And then I decided again, a change, I became a rent roll broker and sold the businesses, of which I've done for the past 8 years. So what do you do in your first year of real estate? For me, it's a bit difficult because you don't know what you don't know. So you've really got to find someone out there that can help you, because there is a huge amount of freedom, but with that freedom, you could go off in any different way. My first year was, I really needed to relax. It's going to take some time and you need someone that's there as a good guidance, but also back yourself. That's really important. You come into this space with something to be able to shine and contribute. Don't forget that, and really probably take it easy on yourself. It'll take time, and enjoy it. So why did I choose real estate? Well, I love people, I love property, I enjoy an open-ended ability to make money, and it combined all of those things. And I'm also curious. There is so much out there that we can learn in this real estate space, and we have the ability to have an open-ended checkbook out there for if we do the work, we can earn the money. So that's what interests me and continues to interest me today in real estate. So when you get into the industry, what is some tips? Well, who you get in with is important to assist you with your own success. Remember that you're going to be interviewing them while they're interviewing you. So both of those are important. Make sure you ask them about their track record, because how successful they've been will hopefully through osmosis be able to help you to be successful as well. Success leaves clues. Listening skills, persistence, follow-up, genuine, authentic. These are all skills. One, that can be learned, and two, are critical within the real estate space if you want to be successful. So this year is all about helping more people increase what it is their cash flow by either buying or selling rent rolls. That's what my job is, and it will continue to be. So I do videos, I've done over 1,000 of them, of interviews to people in our space. And the reason being is, one, I'm curious. What are they doing? How are they doing it? And why should I care? And I actually are, like you, I'm like a fly on the wall that is sitting there when I get to interview someone. Who are they? What do they do? And why should we care? I keep it raw, I keep it real, I keep it short, informative, and hopefully useful. That's what I do, and that's why I do it. So when I actually do the interviews, they last for about an hour. We spend half an hour percolating out some of the points of this person's been in the industry maybe 20, 30 years. What are some of the gems that they've learned that I can share with you? We do that, then we get some topics to it because we know they're going to be short, sharp, 60 to 90 second pieces. And then in the last 10 minutes of that hour, we actually video. Now, one thing that we don't really talk about is part of the videoing is me helping them not look like Gumbies on the camera, because most people don't do it. They certainly don't do it on a regular basis. Where do I look? What do I say? Oh, I've forgotten to smile. All those things we take for granted in a way, but it's my job also to make sure that they look good on camera. Now, the content itself, the purpose behind that is, it's how I get them there is, I want them to be giving something back to an industry that has done so much for them. And 9 times out of 10, they're more than happy to do so. And then it's just a matter of bringing it down to what is the essence of that we can share that is useful across to our industry. That's why I do it. That's why it's been over 3 years. That's why there's over 1,000 of them out there. Each piece is just another bit in there that I'm trying to share back with the industry. And on a selfish point, I actually get to know these people and I learn stuff along the way of what they've done, not just in the real estate, but as a human being. So how is the market? Well, I think it's actually moved back to more a normalized market. And a normalized market in a very simple sense is the seller's expectations here, the buyer's expectations there. And that's what an agent does, is to help bridge that gap. That's where their key skills lie. Now, in doing that back to a normalized market, what normally happens there is that those people that are either I've had enough, I've ridden the gravy train for the last couple of years, I'm good to go, let's hop out. And others have turned around and said, well, the sales aren't as big now, they're not quite there. So hence on my property management side, I need to up what I've got with my reoccurring income. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to tip in some more and buy a rent roll, which will add value to what it is that I've already got and increase that reoccurring income, that cash flow. So that's what I think is happening in the marketplace at the moment. So it's probably moving back to a more normalized space. And in that normalized space, there's always people retiring, unfortunately getting sick, divorced, all those things. So they're in and out of relationships with their business partners. So hence, there's always stuff for me to sell. So if you've got a question in this real estate space, I'm more than happy to answer it if I can, or assist. My number is 0499 902 980. Easiest way, have a check out across social. I'm across them all, from LinkedIn, YouTube, Facebook, Insta, TikTok. They're all there. But if you want to, just give me a call on the mobile and I'm happy to answer any question. Real estate is ever changing, so you better make sure that you're on the front foot and leaning in. And how do you do that? Well, you stay curious, you stay training, you stay up to date. And we know a really good company that you can deal with if you want to get your training needs done. Cheers.